Several reporters covering the search for survivors and stories of the crew from loved ones. We begin with Channel 4's Heather Lee. She covered tonight's briefing by the NTSB and has new details. Heather.
Well, Mary, there were a lot of questions that were answered today, but a lot of those questions just can't be answered at this point. NTSB says that their investigation has just started. They got here this morning. They plan on being on scene for the next 7 to 10 days, and they will be investigating just about everything. Now, they did mention this recorder. It is called the Voyage Data Recorder, and they plan on trying to retrieve that. It's an instrument that activates when it hits the water, and it should start pinging once it does. It has a battery life of about 30 days. They say that so far the Coast Guard has not heard that ping, but they are looking for it.
How would we recover the VDR, the Voyage Data Recorder? Once we find out where the ship is, once we know where the ship is, then we'll have to determine. We'll be working with other agencies such as the Coast Guard and the Navy in order to use various methods in order to do this.
Do such methods exist? Are you confident that if you find the ship, you can get to the ship to do what you need to do?
So the question is, do such methods exist? And yes, there are many methods for deep sea recovery of data recorders, but again, we should wait until we actually find the ship to decide how we can do that and whether we are able to do that.
Now, on Sunday, I spoke with one of the crew members' mothers. Her name's Mary. We spoke for quite some time. The crew member is Marriott Wright. Today, I spoke with Marriott's cousin, Melinda. She has a very close relationship with Marriott. She says that she spent a year living with her and knows her very well. She says when they got the news, it was very, very sad, but at this point, they're starting to realize and come to the realization that their loved one may not be coming home.
A ship is safe in the harbor, but that's not what ships were made for. That's how she lived, by that.
Marriott Wright was not conventional.
Everything was full steam ahead with her. Every emotion, every passion. She didn't do anything just a little bit.
Melinda Marr knew her well. They lived together for a year, and during that time, Marr says she learned so much.
She's probably literally the smartest person I've ever known. She has the most intellectual curiosity of anyone I've ever known.
Mary believes Marriott and her mother, Mary, are strikingly similar, both risk takers with a huge sense of adventure. During conversations, Wright told Marr her favorite place to sail for work was Southern Europe. Her least favorite was the Middle East.
She was a woman in that industry as a merchant marine. That's not an easy thing. Any woman in that industry will tell you that.
Marr says the last time Marriott sailed to Pakistan, authorities wanted to arrest her because she wasn't dressed to their liking. She says Marriott never let that get her down. But one thing Marriott wanted to see more of, respect and appreciation for everything sailors and merchant marines do on a daily basis.
You work until you drop. That's what these people do every single day. They're out there. They're in the freezing cold. They're in the beating hot sun. Even when they enter a port, they're working. What they're doing is they're delivering goods to us.
Now, Marr hopes that anyone who may have known Marriott will reach out to the family. She truly believes that this is a time when they will really need that extra support from friends and anyone who knew her. So they are asking for friends to reach out, and how you can do that is you can email me. My email is hleigh, L-E-I-G-H, @wjxt.com. You can find that on our website as well, news4jax.com. And then I will give you any information you need in order to get in contact with the family. For now, we're live. Heather Lee, Channel 4, the local station.